Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Now the big announcement day came and the stream happened, and the big announcement that we were all waiting for is that Kabam jacks his Paragon now. Or the fact that battlegrounds are getting a new background, or the fact that next month, just like every month, we are going to get a side event. Pick it as you will. Realistically, the big announcement was Sagas, which was announced on Monday, so nothing got announced today, really. But we still have a bit of additional extra info, which I am here to break down for you, so you do not have to watch that hour and a half of the stream. So they gave us a bit more details about Sagas and the thought process behind it, because they wanted like a thematic framework, which they explained to us already. Now, we did find out for sure from this video clip that the Saga boost is in fact going to be 10% attack and health across pretty much all the meaningful game modes. And that's kind of the main gist of it. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty bits a bit later in the video. So we have X Magic, obviously the name of the Saga, Magic Thief. There will be Trials and that arena, which we already see. The boost, that's about it. There's not much else to see. So some of their benefits: more connection, tied together new and existing content in an interesting way. Fair enough. More purpose, provides more value to existing rosters and creates new value for rank ups. More rewards. Okay. We'll see how it works out. So how will Sagas create connection? Sagas tags will be created to boost Saga attackers and defenders. These tags will bring and refresh relevancy to parts of your existing roster. Saga champions will be included in challenge objectives. There will be new content designed for only Saga champions. Side quests and other solo content will often be themed around Sagas, not always. There will be bonuses and objectives related to Saga champions. Many events and offers will be themed around the current Saga, creating a consistent multi-month aesthetics. So that's the plan. So the first Saga is going to last from March till May. You're going to be able to get this null profile picture as well. And there's going to be the Saga badges for us to more easy identify which champions are part of the current Saga, which is, neat. The first buffs, obviously we know X Magica and the Thief, which are going to be the Alliance War offensive and defensive tactic. Here is yet again the hashtag champions of X Magica, as well as the defensive champions is also on that. But yeah. So here we go. X Magica champs and announced content. Themed battleground seasons that align with the target classes, and one season using the tactic. So you're going to have a Mystic season, we're going to have a Mutant season, I suppose. Attack and health boost for X Magic champions in most content, and Magic Heist currently active, win 6 fights each day to win the champs to earn the rewards. And a lot of people have been asking me this one. You have 1 day you can skip. These objectives do not stack, and you can skip 1 day. This arena, if you want to get that 4 to 5 gem, you can skip 1 day, and you can still get it. That is it. So, just so you're aware. So, Magic Heist. Energy, faster recharge. Obviously, we know that. 6 and 7 star arena. Daily objectives. We all know this. This stream was a lot of information that we already know. I'm gonna lie. So they'll recap of a lot of stuff that we know already. Here are the Magic Heist solo event rewards, which we do know about. And the new content, so challenge objectives. Monthly Paragauntlet challenge objective to use X Magic champions. Everest content objectives tied to Winter of Woe. Also, to be announced soon. This will be the source of the final Deathless King Groot piece. So Sagas are going to tie in with the whole Deathless champion thing as well. And Incursions challenge sector. A new Sector 7 challenge in which only X Magic champions can be used. Keep in mind that Sector 7 currently does not exist in a game. So that should also be increased level of difficulty. Kabam is working very, 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 very hard, so we do not use Aegon or Hercules for incursions, which, is fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not going to comment on it. If there is one area of the game where Hercules is unfair and busted, that is incursion. So fine, okay. So here's a bit of the side event story. There's going to be this new currency that's going to be related to the Sagas. So this is going to be a new ongoing store in the game as well. and it is going to remain, and that is going to be the difference. Like, we often do have like special stores for the side events, and this time it's going to be basically the same thing, except that because of sagas and the fact that they can continue, we're going to have this Mysterium as a new currency into a new permanent store, like we would have these changing stores for side events every other month, basically. The resource cap is going to be 50k, I believe. And yeah, we're eventually going to get more details on that, but that's that. So new content equals new rewards. That's not redistributed rewards, as I say. Master AW themed rewards, a new chase for the very top of Alliance War that is meant to be the 7-star Scarlet Witch. Saga champion items, which we're already getting from the Magic Heist, and Runestones. 3-month chase to collect Runestones for a guaranteed 7-star champions. Obviously, the first 7-star champion that we're chasing is Nightcrawler. It will cost 120 Runestones. Runestones available across many different modes. Additional Runestones will be available in offers. Trade-in Runestones for Nightcrawler. So here is effectively the cost of all of these. And here's where we're gonna receive these Runestones. Runestone sources are subject to change, but March side quest, April side quest, May side quest, Magic Heist Paragon objectives, Magic Paragon Gauntlet Challenge, April Paragon Gauntlet Challenge, May Paragon Gauntlet Challenge, Battleground Season 16, 17, and 18, as well as May Incursions Challenge Sector. So, again, if you do not do any of these, but you do spend on the game, then apparently will be offers that, you know, let you collect for that. But effectively, it will take 3 months for us to get that 7-star Nightcrawler. We do have a little bit of gameplay from the Nightcrawler and the way he's changed, but you know, for most part, it's Nightcrawler, except now he gains prowesses and you can gain precisions, and he does seem to be doing more damage. He obviously is still retaining his evade mechanic, and those are relatively decent numbers, I would like to say, but that again is 35k PI Nightcrawler, just saying. It'll be interesting to see how good he actually does. Look at this awesome Battlegrounds background, which is one part of the big announcement, obviously. Thus, we are going to get a new Battlegrounds background. And finally, at the very end of the stream, I genuinely thought we're not going to get these showcases, but we do see some gameplay from Serpent. And if you do want to know what Serpent is all about, he's effectively going to be a defensive champion for 99% of the time. He is going to be a very big defensive threat with a lot of resistances and immunities and issues. Offensively, he's primarily going to be a ramp-up champion. There probably will be some fights where he does well, you know, in a single fight, but for most part, he is ramping up either in a one very long fight or over the course of the quest, something like Necropolis, Abyss of Legends, or some other, you know, rougher content. You do have, obviously, some alteration in the way he can be played, but yeah, if you want to see the good numbers, then we're going to see that in a moment against this ex-Ant-Man Future, and we can see him doing a lot of damage, but obviously that is already a very long fight with a very long ramp up there, and him critting for like 90k there, plus some red numbers, you know. Yeah, that's very cool, but for 99% of the time, we're going to be using him as a defender, which, again, I'm not particularly keen or a fan of, because, Jesus Christ, we have enough defenders already, but recently. But okay, whatever. And then we have Destroyer. Destroyer is going to be a Mystic champion that obviously is designed to tackle Cosmic defenders with plenty of buffs. For most part, you will need to either punish heavies and specials or intercept the opponent to ramp up, or have opponent activate lots of buffs. And I'm told from the stream that he's going to be a dual-purpose champion with some defensive tricks and utilities, as well as obviously offensive capabilities. So people are to expect to see him in competitive game modes like Battlegrounds, like Alliance Wars. So hopefully that, you know, is the case, and hopefully he's a very solid addition to the game, because he looks sick though. He's like 5,000 times cooler version of Cyclops, is he not? I mean, like, Cyclops ain't got shit on Destroyer. Destroyer's bigger, shinier, stronger, more menacing, and does the blast beamy thing. So I'm just saying, Cyclops is like, you know, Destroyer's little bitch-ass brother. Or something. Destroyer is so much cooler. I don't know whether he's going to be good, but he's way cooler Just saying. Okay. So that's how he's going to look like as a character model. And that is pretty much all the information that we got from the live stream. Now, obviously, today is the announcement day, so I will be making additional videos for the, the patch notes and side event information that we got from there. But as far as the Kabam stream is concerned, this is pretty much it that you need to know. And yeah, I hope this video was useful for you guys, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about